everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you probably could have guessed that from the intro and the thumbnail, I'll be drawing some Demon Slayer characters with different boba drinks / teas. The first character I'm drawing today is Shinobu, and Shinobu is actually my favorite Hashira from Demon Slayer. I even have a whole t-shirt with her. I love her character design and color palette. I like how it showcases her powers and everything, being the insect Hashira. But today we're going to switch it up and we're going to do something more modern. So I thought to myself, what would Shinobu wear if she was living in our time period, you know, in the 21st century? So I saw this cute shirt on Pinterest and I said, well, this is it. It just clicked. So this is what I came up with. Curious, Shinobu's boba tea is taro, which I chose because of the purple color and the fact that taro matches Shinobu's color palette. I toggled off the background so that I could do the whitish light purple part of the shirt. I had a hard time seeing with the background, so that's what I did. Then I started working on her facial features and of course the boba tea for last. I worked on the eyes, the nose, the mouth. After that, I just added the final features to this drawing, did some cleaning up, made sure everything looked pretty well, and that was it. So stick around for the final product. The second person I drew for this series is Kanao. As you probably realize by now, Kanao, because of their character design, Kanao lives in the butterfly mansion with Shinobu. At first I wasn't sure if I wanted to draw Kanao because of how similar their color palette is and how they live in the same area, so they have similar character designs. But after thinking about it, I've never drawn Kanao and I kind of always wanted to draw her, so I just decided to just flow with it. Kanao's outfit is based on another outfit I found off of Pinterest. It had this cute like tech wear type side to it, but it had like a nice little collar and it had more darker colors than Shinobu's outfit, so I thought this would probably fit Kanao a little better. See here, I'm coloring the collar and the sleeves of the shirt, adding in highlights and shadows, and then I added the black part and the collar for the black part around the arm. Then I added her tear tie. I also brought back like the pink highlights that you could see if you look on her manga cover. In the anime they don't really show like the highlights of some of the characters here, and Kanao's one was the one they took out, but I decided to add it. And then if you were wondering, her tea flavor is a classic milk tea with a little bit of taro added to it. The last person for this series for the first time is Mitsuri. I always like drawing Mitsuri. I think her hair is so pretty with the pink and the green. I feel like her colors work very well together. So I'm always excited when I have a chance to draw her. So for Mitsuri, I went with the classic turtleneck sweater that you usually see when it's depicted in a more of a modern setting. Of course, I went with a green turtleneck sweater. I also drew in her braids and I gave her a pinkish greenish boba tea, which is supposed to represent maybe matcha. For Mitsuri, for her face, I did the classic shading, blended it out, then I added some highlights. Later I added her pink hair, so I decided to color the hair fully pink first, and then I added the green later. I think the toughest part of her hair is like coloring the braids, because you know you have to follow the pattern of the hair, make sure that it's flowing correctly and it makes sense, because once the sketch is off I have to fix it so that it can look like braids even without the outline. So here you see I'm just defining the shadows and highlights to the best of my ability so that it can still look pretty well even without the sketch. I also had to toggle off the sketch a couple of times to check. Then I added the green in sort of an ombre effect, so I have the darker green at the top and the lighter green at the bottom. Then I colored in her turtleneck and I added some pink to the turtleneck to give it some flair and some color and to match with her hair. Then I started working on her facial features, and then I also started working on the boba tree, trying to get the matcha and pink flavor in so it matches here. Then I colored the cup and made it transparent. Then I toggled off the sketch so that I could see how it looks like. And then I'm doing the final touches on her, and that is pretty much it. Stick around to the end to see the final product.
That's impossible! Not even a Hashira has ever crossed paths with him! Did you really? What did he look like? What are his powers?